Alright, y'all. So, obviously, the Democrats just won't give up. They tried two impeachment trials in which they failed, both pretty miserably, alright? They said they're going to try to sue them, and now they are suing them. Now, it's not just Trump, alright? They're suing Rudy Giuliani also. They're also suing the groups Proud Boys and Oath Keepers. Now, number one, alright? I've said this a million times, alright? Number one, what Trump said in his speech, alright, is I want y'all to go out there and peacefully, I want y'all to go out there and patriotically and peacefully make your voices be heard. That's what he said, alright? He didn't say nothing about storming the Capitol, nobody getting shot, anything like that. Alright? And some people are saying that Rudy Giuliani said that, there's going to be a fight. We'll be damned if they let us steal the election. That doesn't say anything about storming the Capitol either, alright? And as far as the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers, alright, you call them far-right groups. Up in Canada, the Proud Boys are labeled as a terrorist group. No, anything. There's good and bad with everything, alright? Because everybody's talking about Black Lives Matter, it's mostly peaceful. Alright, number one, they were not mostly peaceful, as we all saw over the summer that they were not mostly peaceful. Alright, it's just proven that they are not mostly peaceful. Alright, and as we can see, there was Black Lives Matter activists and Antifa inside the Capitol that it was stormed that was supposedly all white people white supremacy, yet there was black people representing Black Lives Matter in there. Now, let's see. Democratic Chairman of the House Homeland Security, the suit cites a post-Civil War law designed to combat violence and intimidation by the Ku Klux Klan. The lawsuit filed by Mississippi Democratic Representative Bennie Thompson in his personal capacity is the first civil action filed against the former president related to the attack at the U.S. Capitol and comes days after the Senate acquitted Trump in his impeachment trial. Again, his second impeachment trial, which y'all failed again at. Alright, Thompson points to Trump's words and tweets in the last months leading up to the insurrection, accused Trump and Giuliani of mobilizing and preparing their supporters for an attack to prevent Congress from certifying the 2020 election results on January 6th. The lawsuit cites a scarcely used federal statute passed after the Civil War that was intended to combat violence from the Ku Klux Klan. It allows civil actions to be brought against people who use force, intimidation, or threat to prevent anyone from upholding the duties of their office. Alright, number one, please tell me how Trump prevented Congress from doing their job or tried to prevent them from doing their job. I must have missed it. Or even how Giuliani did it. Please tell me how he prevented them from doing that. Because again, I must have missed it because I watched the whole thing. Alright? MSNBC was like, oh my god, Trump needs to say something. Even if Trump says something, it probably won't make that big of a difference. Y'all out there looking stupid. Alright? Now, don't get me wrong. What happened at the Capitol shouldn't have happened, yes. But it wasn't Trump. Alright, he made several posts telling them to stop, saying the police are on our side. Then he even came out later and said that, stop. Alright? And y'all still criticize him after he said stop. Oh, he took too long. Or he's doing it on Facebook. Y'all just don't like the man, and y'all making yourselves look bad now. Again, one impeachment, you failed horribly. Another impeachment, you failed horribly again. And now you're trying to sue the man for what? For no damn reason. It's stupid. Alright, all this is a waste of money and a waste of time and a waste of resources. That's all it is. and you're making yourself look bad. But the biggest thing is, it's a waste of time and money. This whole time, you had an impeachment trial set up and all this, just like that, boom. But you can't send out no stimulus checks. Well, we have to talk about that. See, in your stimulus package, you want to talk about ceiling fans for eco-friendly earth. Alright, number one, a ceiling fan and stimulus money have two different things going together. That's not even the same thing, not even close to the same thing, alright? Let's see here. The NAACP, great, they're in it too, is backing the lawsuit, of course, and helping to represent Thompson in court. Of course they are. Alright, let's see here. As part of the unified plan to prevent the counting of electoral college votes, the lawsuit states defendants, Proud Boys, and Oath Keepers, through their leadership, acted in concert to spearhead the assault of the Capitol while the angry mob that defendants Trump and Giuliani excited descended on the Capitol. They carefully orchestrated a series of events that unfolded at the Save America rally and the storm of the Capitol was no accident or coincidence. It was the intended and foreseeable culmination of a carefully coordinated campaign to interfere with the legal process required to confirm the tally of votes cast in the Electoral College. Alright. Y'all just going way out. Like, y'all are... I could go on for hours about this. Alright, fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, Trump did nothing wrong. Alright? He did nothing wrong. Y'all just don't like the man. So y'all are trying to tie him... Alright, let's just start with the beginning, alright? First it started as, with Stormy Daniels. Then it was, he's a white supremacist. Then it was, he hates the LGBTQ community. Then it was, his tax returns, and then, he only likes the police and military because he can have that power and he wants to control the world. He's a dictator, white supremacy. Now you're trying to say he started a whole riot, insurrection, and all this. Like, just give up. Alright? Like I said. Y'all just making yourselves look bad at this point. That's all you're really doing. Trump did nothing wrong. And at the end of the day, people are going to feel how they feel, alright? I don't think there's no in the middle no more. Either you think Trump is innocent or you think Trump is guilty, and that's the way it stands, alright? There's no in the middle. And at this point, you got left wing versus right wing, alright? That's all it is. You got left people versus right people. And that's what they want. But I'm not going to back down from what I believe in. At the end of the day, I'm not going to back down, alright? But this is what the media wants. Alright, just like in that song Tom McDonald wrote, No Lives Matter. If we do what the media wants, blood is going to splatter. Alright? And that's why they're blasting this 24/7 about what Trump did. Because they know either you're with Trump or you're not. Alright, at the end of the day, though, I'm not backing down from how I believe. Alright? Now, I'm not going to sit here and argue with these people on the left because there's no point. At the end of the day, I know how they feel is how they feel, and that's fine. But I'm not backing down from how I feel, alright? But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. As always, thank y'all for watching, and y'all stay safe out there.